walking. There was a story about when the disciples seen Jesus walking towards them. And they said, Jesus, is that you? And the Lord said, it is I. And Peter said, if it's you, then let me come forward to you. And the Lord said, come. And Peter got out the boat and started walking on water. Listen, hey, a kilo of cane, $1 million for fame. Ain't worth the pain of eternal flame when you suffer in shame. All the money you want, all the treasures that go, ain't worth losing your human soul for all the pleasures you know. You know your do's and your don'ts. You know your wrongs and your right. Yet you choose to live life with pride with all your lies and your strife. You trust that gun in your hand. You think that gun ain't gon' jam. But man, your right hand, man, fan. Fight good and be a man. You speak my prosperity. You want popularity. I pray you get clarity in the essence of charity. Watch out for the Pharisees. The doctrine of heresy.
Wow, that's a lot of crap. Well, not crap, but damn, Father, you had me. Jesus. Wow. Alright. Finding our own truth. We must each discover our own truth. It does not help us if those we love find their truth. They cannot give it to us. It does not help if someone we love knows a particular truth in our life. We must discover our truth for ourselves. We must each discover and stand in our own light. We often need to struggle, fail, and be confused and frustrated. That's how we break through our struggles. That's how we learn that it is true. We learn what is true and right for ourselves. We can share information with others. Others can tell us what may predictably happen if we pursue a particular course, but it will not mean anything until we interrogate the message and it becomes our truth, our discovery, our knowledge. There is no easy way to break through and find our truth, but we can and will. If we want to, we may want to make it easier. We may nervously run to friends asking them to give us their truth or make our discovery easier. They cannot. Light will shed itself in its own time. Each of us has our own share of truth waiting to reveal itself to us. Each of us has our own share of light waiting for us to stand in it. So claim it as ours. Encouragement helps. Support helps. A firm belief each person has truth available, appropriate to each situation, it will help. Each experience, each frustration, each situation has its own truth waiting to be revealed. Don't give up until you find it for yourself. We shall be guided into truth. If we are seeking it, we are not alone. Every day I will search for my own truth, and I will allow others to do the same. I will place value on my vision and the vision of others. We are each on the journey, making our own discovery, the ones that are right for us. Father wanted me to read all these before I do this. As we just read, this is my vision, this is my truth. Yes, I got flies on me. They're not really bothering me because we are one. I'm one with the tree, this dirt, you, Father, I'm one. So these flies, yeah, may not make sense, but yeah, I gotta read these. I'm getting carried away in my own tongue. Alright. Let go of fear. Picture yourself swimming, floating peacefully down a gentle stream. All you need to do is breathe, relax, and go with the flow. Suddenly, you become conscious of your situation, frightened, overwhelmed with what ifs. Your body tense, and if you know life, L-I-F-E is full of ifs, but you got E-L to help you through the L-I-F-E and the ifs. L is fuck. But anyway, sorry about that, just popped in my head. Your body tenses, you begin to thrash around, frantically looking for something to grab onto. You panic so hard you start to go under. Then you remember you're working too hard at this. You don't need to panic. All you need to do is breathe, relax, and go with the flow. You won't drown. Panic is our great enemy. We don't need to become desperate if overwhelming problems appear in our lives. We need to stop struggling. We can tread water for a bit until I suffer with dyslexia, and so it's hard, so I'm going to spell it out and you guys will know. EQUILIBRIUM. Told you I'm not perfect, but I'll show you my colors. I don't need to be a Pharisee. I'll wear them on the outside. But yeah, that's the word. Returns, then we can go back to floating peacefully down the gentle stream. It is our stream. It is a safe stream. Our course has been charted. He has made the way. All is well. Every day I will relax, breathe, and go with the flow. Like Bruce Lee says, be like water. Alright? I apologize. I'm at Angel Camp. Very filthy and dirty. But it's okay, I'm full of richness of understanding. But self-care. I don't precisely know what you need to do to take care of yourself, but I know you can figure it out. Rest when you're tired. Take a drink of cold water when you're thirsty. Call a friend when you are lonely. Ask Father to help when you feel overwhelmed. Many of us have learned how to deprive and neglect ourselves. Many of us have learned to push ourselves hard when the problem is that we're already pushing too hard. Many of us are afraid the work won't get done. If we rest when we are tired, then work will get done. It will be done better than work that emerges from tiredness of a soul and spirit. Nourish people who love themselves and care for themselves are the delight of the universe. They are well tamed, efficient, and divinely led. Every day I will practice loving self-care. Now this is one of my favorite ones coming right here. I love this one. Let me make sure I'm still rolling. Am I still rolling? Yeah, I'm still rolling. Cool. Got all these in one. Alright. Letting go of those not ready for spiritual journey. We can go forward with our life and our brothers and sisters even though someone we love is not yet on their spiritual journey. Picture a bridge. On one side of the bridge, it is cold and dark. We stood there with others in the cold and darkness, doubled over in pain. Some of us developed an eating disorder to cope with the pain. Some drank, some used other drugs. Some of us lost control of our sexual behaviors. Some of us obviously focus on addictive people's pains to distract us from our own pains. Many of us did both. We developed an addictive behavior and distracted ourselves by focusing on other addictive people. We did not know there was a bridge. We thought we were trapped on a cliff. Then some of us got lucky. Our eyes opened by the grace of Father because it was time. We saw the bridge. People told us what was on the other side: warmth, light, and healing from our pain. We could barely glimpse or imagine this, but we decided to start the trek across the bridge anyways. We tried to convince the people around us, the cliff, that there was hope. We tried to convince the people around us on the cliff that there was a bridge to a better place, but they wouldn't listen. They couldn't see it. They couldn't believe it. They were not ready for the journey. We decided to go alone because we believe and because people on the other side were cheering us on. The closer we got to the other side, the more we could see and feel that what we had been promised was real. There was light, warmth, healing, and love. The other side was a better place, but now there is a bridge between us and those on the other side. Sometimes we may be tempted to go back and drag them over with us, but it cannot be done. No one can be dragged or forced across this bridge. Each person must go at his or her own choice when the time is right. Some will come, some will stay on the other side. The choice is not ours. We can love them. We can wave to them. We can holler back and forth. We can cheer them on as others have cheered and encouraged us. We cannot make them come over with us. If our time has come to cross the bridge, or if we have already crossed and are standing in the light and warmth, we do not have to feel guilty. It is where we are meant to be. We do not have to go back to the dark cliff because another's time has not yet come. The best thing we can do is stay in the light because it reassures others that there is a better place. And if others ever do decide to cross the bridge, we will be there to cheer them on. Every day I will move forward with my life, despite what others are doing or not doing. I will know it is my right to cross the bridge to a better life, even if I must leave others behind to do that. I will not feel guilty. I will not feel ashamed. I know that where I am now is a better place and where I'm meant to be. Oh man, I got the sun like beating on my knee, like, you know how when you're an ant and then you put like a magnifying glass? I don't think that's the real sun. Because holy moly, that hurt. It was really doing that. Up, Josh, you're being a clown. Okay, anyways. Love you guys. Hope that helped you. How many minutes? Oh, 15.